Check out the new digs at the zombiebloodfights.com bunker here, where I'm going to be doing a lot of my writing. Things have been working out for me great, of course, with my books, but as well as work. Got my own place now, so it's fantastic. And of course, I'm real excited about this new story. It's called Room 26 in the Army of Xulhutdul. The story is about a young woman named Lorraine Blacksmith, and she's unexpectedly tapped to be the curator of the McNulty Museum here in San Antonio. A lady that was working at the museum already named Jacqueline White was expecting the position, but it didn't quite work out for her. She gets a little upset at that proposition, but on her way out, she ends up finding this mysterious relic that leads her on a journey for the search for the Temple of Xulhutdul. Meanwhile, Lorraine tries to figure out the new museum, how to run it, but she also discovers something mysterious underneath the museum at Room 26. And that's where all the adventure begins. The story itself is inspired by my daughter. We were at a local museum in San Antonio, Texas several years back called the McNulty Museum. And we started talking and we play around, have little imaginary adventures, and we started coming up with this concept for the story. And then suddenly her imagination kind of went wild, and we started coming up with all these fun little amazing concepts. And I took those ideas that she brought up herself and eventually developed the story, which is why this book, in essence, is dedicated to my daughter. Readers will once again be introduced to a great new character, a superhero. Here in South Texas, this is kind of one of the second superheroes I've experimented with since codename La Lechuza. The character of Lorraine Blacksmith is going to be a great superhero because she's just an unsuspecting young woman with a really pure soul who is granted these mysterious powers by the former curator. Lorraine Blacksmith is a really sweet character, and that's part of her strength and where she gets her power from. I think Lorraine Blacksmith, being a sweet young woman who's suddenly granted with these powers and actually has more strength through her goodness, is a great character. And this is one of a few stories that has a lot of great comic book style action and adventure, but it's not as raw as some of my other zombiebloodfights.com books, and I think readers will really enjoy this different avenue in which I took this story. If you're looking for a great little superhero story that's going to appeal to a very wide audience, then Room 26 in the Army of Xulhutdul is the story for you. I'm Bowie Ibarra, and I'm the author of Room 26 in the Army of Xulhutdul.